Coming today because I just want to talk a little bit about something that I think is real pressing, and a lot of people are scared to even discuss this topic, and this is the topic of dying. And for whatever reason, a lot of us African Americans don't want to actually discuss the planning, the preparation for what's the inevitable. We need to become a lot more uniformed in how we approach this part of life. I mean, there's a time to do everything. There's a time to be born, there's a time to cry, there's a time to laugh, there's a time that we're going to pass away. And so what's very alarming is that a lot of the African American community is not preparing their families pretty much, because when we pass away, we're gone. We don't have any more cares, we don't have any more concerns, so it doesn't even really matter in regards to us or whoever it is who's passing away to prepare ourselves to die. It's more so about preparing our families. It's more so about preparing our families, what's going on with them after the loved one passes away. And it's funny because I was talking to a couple of coworkers, and the truth is, a lot of people, in their fear of dying and no longer being with their families, they remove the urgency and the importance of preparing their financial, their overall life affairs, any and everything that we are engaged in and doing on a daily basis, whatever affiliations, organizations, anything that we're doing while we're living. It's important for us to ensure that when we leave, we don't leave burdened, we don't leave unresolved matters. And it's something that I talked to my children about briefly when my father passed away 5 years ago. I saw at that point that my father was not prepared. He wasn't prepared in just him grasping the concept of he wasn't going to be here anymore. My father was a huge integral part of the family in terms of my life, my children's life. He pretty much was significant in doing so much that involved my children's day-to-day activities, picking my children up. He was a huge part of my life. And so in removing him from the equation, it was an eye-opener for me, because I'm saying, wow, what now? I didn't prepare myself, but he really didn't prepare, because he had a lot of situations that were going on. Financially, he did not have a huge burden and outstanding debt that he left. He just didn't prepare for that. And my father's death was pretty much sudden. But, it's sad because as a whole, as a culture and a race, I feel that a lot of us do not prepare. We're not well prepared. Our families are not prepared. So we leave a lot to be just left in limbo when our loved ones pass away. So this just is a quick video, and I'm encouraging everyone to consider the matter of, when we pass away, do we want to secure our family to be able to allow them to put us to rest, so there is not this huge unraveled and unsettled situation that our family members may not be able to deal with adequately, because the passing away of a loved one takes a huge toll on all of us. The grieving, the feeling of being overwhelmed by this life event, this huge disruption to what we know for our everyday lives. So make sure that you get your affairs straight. Make sure that you are preparing for your family to be able to have, not easy, because the word easy doesn't fit into the adapting to a loss of a loved one, but make sure that the transition from when you pass away to your family's living after the fact, that is easier than them having a lot of chaos or a lot of loopholes to have to go, hurdles to jump to try to settle the legal, the financial aspects and things that go along and hand in hand with when someone passes away. So this is just something for y'all to think about. Hopefully most of you out there, it will, if you haven't already been thinking and preparing, it will pretty much circulate in your mind and help you, navigate towards getting those things in order. All right? Thank y'all for tuning in. This is a Chic Eye Shadow. As always, stay positive and be blessed. Good night.